Back to the Pacers. That's a huge double. That's a 10. They get a bonus roll of 1 for a total of 11. And the Thunder, they get a double as well. That's 6. And 6 more for 12. All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. KB Fantasy Sports back at it again. And it's time for the NBA Finals. The stage has been set. The Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers. Game 1 is Thursday, June 5th, but we're going to simulate that game with the dice right now. No more waiting. Let's go. All right, and we're bringing back the stadium/arena scoreboard for this first game right here. So there you go. There's the scoreboard right next door. This is our official dice rolling app that we use to simulate the dice rolling. If you want to know how we simulate dice basketball games, just leave me a question in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you like the video, click that like button. Also, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. We do crazy dice rolling sports simulation shenanigans like this almost every day. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing tipped off. All right, one more thing I should mention before we get tipped off here. Similar to what we did in the conference finals, if the game is within 5 points either direction with 3 minutes left to go, we will slow it down to possession by possession. Here we go. All right, here we go. The Pacers are the visitors, so they will roll first. They get a 3. And the Thunder, they get 8. All right, 9 minutes left to go in the first. The Thunder are up 8-3. All right, back to the Pacers we go. They get 3 once again, and the Thunder get 7. All right, Pacers off to a cold start halfway through the first. They are down 15-6. Here we go, back to the Pacers. They get 6, and the Thunder also get 6. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. OKC up 21-12. All right, final roll of the first quarter for Indiana. They get 9. Oklahoma City gets 10. All right, into the first quarter. OKC up 31-21. All right, start of the second quarter for the Pacers. They get 9, and the Thunder get 8. 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. The Thunder up 39-30. Right, back to the Pacers. That's a huge double. That's a 10. They get a bonus roll of 1 for a total of 11. And the Thunder, they get a double as well. That's 6. And 6 more for 12. All right, halfway through the second quarter, Oklahoma City up 51-41. There we go, back to the Pacers. They get another double. That's 8. Bonus roll of 1 for 9. The Thunder also get 9. All right, 3 minutes left to go in this first half, and the Thunder are up 60-50. All right, final roll of the first half for the Pacers. They get another double. That's 8. Plus a bonus roll of 2 for 10. And the Thunder get 5. All right, we have reached halftime with the Oklahoma City Thunder up 65-60. Let's see what the second half has to offer. But first, the halftime show. This is the cat that walks across the camera screen sometimes. But either way, thanks for watching the halftime show. Let's get back to the game. All right, start of the third quarter for the Pacers. They get 7. Oklahoma City Thunder get 3. All right, just like that, 9 minutes left to go in the third. The Thunder are now only up by 1. Back to the Pacers we go. They get 3, and the Thunder get 11. All right, halfway through the third quarter, the Thunder go back up by 9, 79-70. All right, here we go. Back to the Pacers. They get 7. Oklahoma City, they get 8. All right, 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. The Thunder are up 87-77. All right, final roll of the third quarter for the Pacers. They get 7, and the Oklahoma City Thunder, they get 11. All right, start of the fourth quarter. The Pacers have their work cut out for them as they trail 98-84. We go start of the fourth quarter for the Pacers. They get 5. Oklahoma City Thunder also with 5. All right, 9 minutes left to go in this first game of the NBA Finals, and the Thunder are still up by 14. All right, back to the Pacers. They get 4, and the Thunder get 8. 6 minutes left to go here in this first game, and it's not looking good for the Pacers. They trail 111-93. Can the Pacers pull off another comeback, playoff miracle? Let's find out. They roll a 5, and the Thunder get 7. All right, 3 minutes left to go in the game. It's pretty much been decided. Oklahoma City is up 118-98. All right, final rolls of the game for both teams. The Pacers get 5, and the Thunder get 3. All right, that's it. Game 1 is in the books. The Oklahoma City Thunder pull away in the second half as they defeat the Indiana Pacers 121-103. All right, there you have it. Game 1 of the NBA Finals simulated 4 days early, and the Oklahoma City Thunder prevail 121-103 over the Indiana Pacers. All right, for all of us here at KB Fantasy Sports, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, throw me some comments, and we will see you again in the next video.